you can tell me a little bit about what foods you eat when you're restricting, and kind of tell me a little bit about if you're not restricting, if you're not training very hard, what kind of food, what is your favorite kind of food? Tell me a little bit about both. Do you want me to pick the topic for today, or do you want to talk? Is there anything that you'd like to talk about?
I do not want to, you give me a topic as per
Okay,
yours.
all right. It says here that you're a fitness expert. Can you tell me a little bit about your job and what you do?
I make people exercise. Okay. And weight training, flexibility, mobility, yoga.
Mm-hmm.
So my duty to make people exercise. That's it.
Okay,
Yes.
nice. Sounds very like exciting. What? How many years have you been doing this for?
6 or 7 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Yeah. And you're presently working out of which city?
Delhi.
Delhi. Okay. Okay. And so, what does a typical workday look like for you?
I'm sorry, what?
What does a typical workday look like for you?
Work day.
Yeah, yeah. A workday is the in the morning when you start your work.
Uh-huh.
What are your hours? How is your work split up during the day?
Actually, my work, there is no specific time. I love my work, and
Mm-hmm.
yes, if you are giving me 100%, I will give you 200%. If you are giving me 99%, I will give you 0%. So that's how I feel like when I work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. And do you do you do personal training for some people as well?
yes, yes.
And how do they contact you? Do they contact you? Do you have set timings with certain clients?
Mm, Contact me. I do marketing. With
Okay.
pamphlets or by referrals, I guess. So whenever they need to start a training, they contact me on my contact number. And if
Okay.
I have a slot free, I can ask them to, take a demo class with me, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Let me just ask you a random question then. Seeing as we've covered like, your profession and everything. Uh, how long have you lived in Delhi?
Etiquette
Sorry?
for 10 years.
For about 10 years? Okay. And what are your favorite places to go to while in Delhi? Like, what are your favorite places to visit?
I Palika Bazaar. I love going there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Palika Bazaar.
What's special about Palika Bazaar?
That's a shopping complex. Palika Bazaar is shopping complex. You
Okay.
can shop clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So and there's so much that is crowded area,
Mm-hmm.
and people come from different corner of the Delhi in order to shop. So that is why I love that place.
Okay.
That
So people
neat and
come from
clean.
different corners of Delhi, you said.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. And you like to shop there as well.
Yeah,
Um, Tell me a little bit about what you like shopping for.
clothes,
Keeping like Palika Bazaar in mind.
clothes.
Okay, you like
Clothes.
clothes. What
Yes,
kind
yes.
of clothes do you typically go shop for? Do you buy like stuff for the gym or
Any clothes which I love. It is western or formal or shoes
okay.
or yeah, or sunglasses or any kinds. I love shopping.
Okay. And how typically how often do you go shopping?
Sorry, by the way, I love visiting there, but I don't go. Last time I don't know where. It's 4 or 5 years back I went, or 3 or 4 years. So I
Okay, three
don't
or
go.
4 years. Okay. Okay. So then I'm assuming then you do online shopping, right? Do you do online shopping?
No,
If you're
no,
not
no,
going to
offline.
Palika
I do
Bazaar,
I do offline. I love buying offline because I think 200 meters away from my place there is a shop. Okay, from
mm-hmm.
there I buy clothes and shoes, whatever.
Okay. So you pick up shoes and clothes from
Mm.
whatever's close by to you. Okay, nice.
Mm.
And do you find that um, wherever, it doesn't have to be Palika Bazaar, but like, do you normally like haggle with the people that you're buying stuff from, or do you not haggle? The word for haggle is bargain.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do
Okay, I'll
bargain.
just put it in chat so you have
Yeah,
it
sure.
here. No worries. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's another word for bargain. Okay.
Sure. Okay. I
Okay.
got it.
Yeah, just it as part of your vocabulary and as part of your notes, it'll be helpful.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. No worries, don't apologize. Yeah, so do you like to haggle normally? Are you someone who bargains with like somewhere that you buy, or do you like just buy whatever?
Yeah, I do haggle. I think
Okay.
whatever it doesn't matter. It is costing me 50 rupees or costing me 50,000 rupees. I haggle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, good. And good usage of the word there. I
Mhm.
noticed that you picked it up really quickly. So good job. Then let's think about what kind of food do you like to eat? I'm assuming because you're a fitness expert, you have certain restrictions on food. But that aside, you can tell me a little bit about what foods you eat when you're restricting, and kind of tell me a little bit about, if you're not restricting, if you're not training very hard, what is your favorite kind of food? Tell me a little bit about both.
So actually, if I talk about my regular day, I eat uh, whole grain chapati,
Mm-hmm.
multi-grain chapati, two
Mm-hmm.
toasted chapati, milk and paneer, paneer
Okay.
bhurji, and rice and lentils. And apart from that, oats,
Mm-hmm.
sprouts,
Mm-hmm.
dry fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So these are my regular meal. Okay, morning to dinner.
Right, right. In a
And
whole day, you kind of spread it out and
yeah,
eat this way.
yes. And on Sunday I cheat. I make paneer
That's your
roti.
cheat day?
Yeah. Cheat
Okay.
day, paneer roti and aloo paratha. I love making aloo
So you like
paratha.
to indulge in aloo paratha. That's your
Yeah.
indulgence. Okay.
Yes. So these are my favorite.
Okay. Nice. So on Sundays, you eat aloo paratha and, all the other favorite things that you
No,
like to eat.
in the summer I don't make aloo paratha, but paneer. I paneer or mixed veggies.
Mm-hmm.
I like or sevaiya.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, not that you need to know, but just as a good to know, Sevilla is also in English. In case
Okay.
you want to know the word for it, it's actually
What?
an Italian. Yeah. So some people say vermicelli, but like it's actually an Italian word which is pronounced vermicelli.
Okay. So, vermicelli.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was nothing wrong with the fact that you said Sevilla, but in case you want an alternate word, I
Mm-hmm.
thought I'd just tell you that as well. It's colloquial to use Sevilla, but like you can say vermicelli. It's pronounced vermicelli, like this. Sorry, vermi.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Vermicelli.
yeah. Not the N. Sorry, just drop the N.
Vermi. Okay.
Vermicelli. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's one bit of information that I just kind of wanted to drop around. What else can we talk about? Do you have pets, or have you had pets growing up? Do you like animals? What is your view on that?
Yeah. I like animal. I love dog, but
You love dogs.
yeah.
Yes.
Dog, not dogs. If I'm in my hometown, we have cow, buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
My father has.
Buffalo.
Yeah. Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Ba-
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
No, one second.
Buffalo.
I'll just
Buff.
break it down for you. It might be a little easier. Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah. Buffalo.
Okay. Love it. Uh-huh.
I typed a zero in there by mistake. Sorry, autocorrect.
No
One
problem, no
minute.
problem.
Let me just. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so you have cows and buffaloes, and what else?
And dogs, I cannot say that strict dog, they always come to our home and we take care of them.
Oh,
So
nice, nice. That's very nice. It must get very cold in Delhi, right? I've seen some dogs, they put sweaters on the street dogs sometimes in Delhi in the winter time.
in winter, yeah, in winter,
Yes, yeah, yeah. Is that
yeah.
something that you see often when you're in Delhi during the winter time?
Yes, one of my friend, I cannot say he was my client,
Okay,
but now he has converted into my friend. So he has
okay. He has
opened,
become your friend,
he has become my friend.
correct?
So he feed almost 200 dogs every
Oh,
single
wow.
day. And even the injured dog, and when someone's sick, he get to
Mm-hmm,
know dog is lying down on the road because he's sick. If he get
mm-hmm,
information, he straight away come to that dog and pick up that dog and take to
mm-hmm.
the hospital and he get treatment. So
Oh,
he
wow.
he has opened NGO. So uh,
Oh, wow. That's a
so
very noble thing for him to have done, right? Like
yeah,
it's a like
yes,
lovely like initiative that he's taken, and we need more
so
people to do things like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Um, so okay, so we've covered now your job. We've covered, the kind of things that you like to do in Delhi, which is shopping. We've
Mhm.
covered animals that you like. You've talked about your client friend who has a dog. Is there anything else that we can talk about today? Is there any new who do you follow in terms of like fitness and training? Are there any like sort of international people? Like now on Instagram there are a ton of people who are there, right? Like coaches and fitness trainers. Is there someone that you follow? Is there someone that you like? What do you like about them? Can you tell me a little bit about
One,
that?
yeah, Jesse, there is a name of Jesse. He's from India.
Okay.
Jesse Clocky or something. He's a
Mm-hmm.
founder of Peter app.
Mm-hmm.
I follow him.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, I follow Guruman,
Mm-hmm.
Salal. So and many more. Uh,
That's fine. Can you tell
yeah.
me of pick one of them and tell me like what something that you learned from them that was kind of interesting or new that you
I,
didn't know before?
there is a called Doctor Manpreet or Hanpreet. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I follow him also. So he's a
Mm-hmm.
doctor,
Mm-hmm.
heart surgeon, and he has
Mm-hmm.
ton of knowledge about fitness, bodybuilding. So
Mm-hmm.
when I listen to him, I get to know that how much calorie, okay, which food have, and how does it digest, when should you eat, when you should exercise,
Mm-hmm.
what is the proper way to do exercise, posture,
Mm-hmm.
and how much sleep you need it to take in order
Mm-hmm.
to recover your body, how much time for your body, I think burn calorie when you
Right.
are standing or lying down on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
So these all things I got to know through these people.
Right. And do you normally like take notes or something? How do you keep up your
Earlier,
learning
I
and your
used to,
training?
when I was new in fitness, that time I used to take notes, but
Mm-hmm.
right now I have notes, and almost when you are doing same thing again and again. But
Right.
obviously, always
Yeah, you have a set idea of what needs to be
yeah,
done and how it needs to be
yeah,
done, right?
yeah.
Because you've been doing this for many years now. Okay,
Mhm.
fair enough, makes sense. And that's great. Thank you for telling me about the doctor and like all the things that you liked. I think that was you were very articulate there. What else? Can you tell me what you do during your free time? Now I know that you like fitness and I know you like food because you said like on certain days you eat certain food. Can you tell me what it is that you like shopping, of course, but apart from these three things, can you tell me what you like to do during your free time? Do you have any other hobbies, or do you have something that you like to do, like play music or sing or anything? Like, tell me what you like, and you can take a couple of minutes to think about it.
Yes, actually, when I'm free, I have free time. I work on my self development, like reading books,
Okay, that's
listening
fantastic.
to
Okay.
podcast. Okay, yeah,
You produce a podcast?
I don't produce, but I listen. I listen to
Okay, you
podcast.
listen to podcasts. Okay.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice. What kind of podcast is your favorite right now?
I listen to podcast like uh, JSETI, JSETI.
Yes,
JSETI.
Jashit, no, very nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I listen to his podcast, 80 Mile Late, about life, how you can grow your business, how
Mm-hmm.
you can improve your, quality of your life,
So,
how
so a
you
lot of
can save
self-improvement
money
stuff.
and invest. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
invest, you know,
Yeah,
yeah, how
invest
you
and
can
save money.
overcome your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
how to
Great. Very nice
control,
to hear.
you know,
That's really
bad
nice to hear.
circumstances. So I listen to this kind of stuff because right now at this age, I need to learn life skill,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yes, everybody needs to. You're right.
yeah, yeah. So I have
Yeah.
responsibility. I have work. I have relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I have my business, fitness
Mm-hmm.
business. So it's
Mm-hmm.
very important to learn at this age life skill. If you don't have
Mm-hmm.
knowledge about life skill, you can shatter any point of time when
Right.
as a bad circumstances you will encounter in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So that I love. I don't listen to music. I don't watch TV. I don't
That's fine. That's
watch
completely
movie.
fine. Yeah. Different people like different things, and that's perfectly fine if this is what right now in your life is important to you. I think that's really great. I think that's really nice to see that you're taking an initiative to kind of, improve yourself, figure out what it is you want to figure out, with your life and like, also with your emotions. Not many people like do that. And it's really interesting to see someone who's very invested in getting their emotions right, making sure they're, like, it's a holistic, like making sure everything's like kind of taken care of well, right? And it's done in a
Mhm.
well-rounded way. It's not just your job or just like something else. It's good. So yeah, that's very interesting. Very nice to hear that you're, listening to podcasts and you're listening to like
Thank you.
uh, well
Mhm.
influenced, influential people who make good content. That's
Mhm.
nice. And we have a couple of minutes left. What else would you, is there anything that you would like to discuss? What, I see a lot of books behind you. What kind of books are those? Is it mainly fiction or non-fiction?
Non-fiction.
Non-fiction. Okay, non-fiction. And what is the book that you've read the latest, or what is one of your favorite from, let's say, from behind the bookcase?
Right now, I'm reading The Leader in You, The Leadership in You,
Okay, and
yeah,
who's that by?
written by Dale Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie. Okay, nice. Okay, and is there anything else? How are you finding that book? Are you getting like important information out of it?
Yeah, I find book because as I said that I listen to podcasts. Those people
Mm-hmm.
sometimes recommend, and when this is the era of AI. So
Correct.
when you go to online and you spend few more than
When you go
50
online,
seconds, right? When you go online,
you
okay.
can drop the two.
Yeah, when you go online, right, and
Correct.
you spend more than 50 seconds on that page or on that video,
Mm-hmm.
it identify what kinds of what content or what's your site is looking for. Same kinds
Mm-hmm.
of information you will keep getting in front of your site on
Right.
social. So when I go on Amazon or Flipkart and when I buy a book, they
Mm-hmm.
get to know what kinds of book
Right.
this person like,
Yeah.
right? So that's how. And non-fiction, as told you that I love learning about life skill.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a student of life.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep getting sometimes those people recommend me, and I know what I want to be in my life
Mm-hmm.
after 20 years or 30 years, what I want to
Mm-hmm.
achieve. So according to that, I pick up book.
That's really fantastic. I like your point of view in life.
Hmm.
I like that you are into self improvement, and yeah, it reflects in the kind of like books that you're reading. And who are some other authors that you like apart from Dale Carnegie?
Joseph Murphy
Okay.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Okay,
Uh,
he's the guy who talks about money, right?
money,
Rich
money.
Dad Poor Dad. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Nice.
And one more. He's the president, Donald Trump.
Okay.
So I listen. I love listening to and talking about and reading about money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, money. And second thing is, we can say, improve your life, the quality of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
while I'm talking about money, people say, "Oh, you always talk about money and don't run behind the money." But I said, we must love money. You know about money because you are spending 30 or 40 hours of your years of your life to earn that money. And if you
Mm.
don't know how money works,
Mm.
then you will always be a slave of money. You will always blaming your company, your government, or your parents. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
just one
money,
quick correction. Slave.
slave,
Yes.
slave.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, Great point of view. I like that. One book that, if you haven't already read, is called The Psychology of Money. Um, that's a really good book. If you want to, like, if you haven't read it, I would recommend that you read that.
I have read thrice.
You have read it thrice. Oh, wow. Good
Yeah,
then. So, like, you must know it pretty well then.
yeah, and
Another book, which you may have heard of again because you do read a whole bunch of nonfiction, is Atomic Habits by James Clear. You've
I
read that
have
as
read
well?
twice. Almost I have read twice or thrice these all books.
Okay, nice. Good to know. Okay. Um, what else? I see that you don't listen to music. Whose speaker is that at the back there?
One of my client gave me this speaker, and I
Okay.
said when on Sunday when I clean my home,
Then you play music?
yeah, I don't listen to music. I said I listen
Oh,
to
a
podcast
podcast.
while
Right, right.
cleaning, while cooking, while
Yeah,
working out.
yeah.
So I use that time learning as well as doing my household work.
Right. Okay, nice. Good to know. What else? You said you don't have any pets at the moment, right?
No, no,
No, no animals. Okay.
no.
And if you had the power to be invisible for, let's say, a day, what
Mhm.
would you do?
What I would do, invisible from this planet.
Yeah, from everyone. You have the power of invisibility.
Okay, what I would do in that
Yeah,
time.
what would you do? Yeah, you had 24 hours to use the power of invisibility. What would you do
Okay,
in that time?
I will. Uh, I will try to teach lesson of on nonsense or thief or nonsense people, thief people, robo killers, human killers, animal killers. I will teach lesson those people.
You will teach lessons to them. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. That's a good answer. Um, and I notice we're nearly out of time. So well, good job today. You answered well. I gave you a little bit of corrections. You didn't have that much. I think the good thing with you listening to podcasts and reading so much, your vocabulary also improves and you're able to fix your pronunciation as well, right? So I think you're doing a good job already. And like the fact that you finished so many lessons on Clapingo is proof that you're getting better and better. So very small corrections that I gave you today. Take a note if you want to sometime. Take a look at it and like see if it makes sense pronunciation wise. But otherwise, I don't have any other feedback at the moment. And I hope you enjoyed the session. It was
Okay.
definitely enjoyable for me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with me.
Of
Thank you.
course. Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Take care. You too.
Okay.
Have a
Bye.
nice weekend.
Mm.
Bye.